Let's talk about the shooting that happened in Denver and what really happened, the real story, because people on Twitter were making they jumped to conclusions as to what they thought because it fit the narrative at the time that they were trying to push forth. So basically, there was a confrontation between two people, and one of them he had a Black Lives Matter shirt on. I mean, I don't know what group he's a part of. I guess you could say they said the BLM Antifa soup drive, and then there was a Patriot rally. I don't know who the Patriots are, but apparently they're a new group, I guess. So there was a confrontation between two people. It got kind of heated, and then the shooting happened. It took place between two people that weren't even arguing, because the two guys were arguing. I mean, I can't show you the video on here, but the two guys were arguing, and then two guys behind them got into it, and then there was a shot fired. Now we're gonna read who this person was, because apparently it was a security guard and not an Antifa person, like an Antifa organizer, because that's immediately what what conservative Twitter was jumping on. They were like, "This is Antifa murderers and Antifa this, Antifa that," and so let's read this. It said a private security guard was being held as a suspect in the deadly shooting near the Denver Art Museum, according to Denver Police DPD. The private security guard in custody was contracted through Pinkerton by Nine News. It has been the practice of Nine News for a number of months to contract private security to accompany staff at protests, which makes sense because it gets heated. DPD originally took two people into custody and later found the second individual, a Nine News producer who works in the investigative unit, who was not involved with the incident. The producer is no longer in police custody. The police, you see, they put an update right here. And then it says this incident occurred beneath a city's police surveillance camera, and police confirmed they have footage of what happened. DPD said that a little before 3:50 p.m. there was some sort of verbal altercation, which is what I told you guys about, just as protesters were leaving the area. Someone sprayed pepper spray, and DPD said that it's when at least one shot was fired. So the guy from the Patriot rally group, he was like pepper spraying, and I guess they were grabbing each other, because I mean you couldn't really see it in the video. I didn't see another video of the full thing that happened. You know, I just saw where the shot was fired, and I mean you could kind of see them in the background, but you couldn't see the full incident. You kind of caught that very end where the shot was fired. Said someone sprayed pepper spray. Oh yeah, I just read that. DPD reported the victim was being transported to the hospital at 3:49 and said the victim died an hour later. The victim has not been identified. Two guns were found at the scene, according to DPD. I'm assuming this guy is one of the producers or something that was arrested. Yeah, this is somebody else. That's nobody that has anything to do with it. This is a little bit afterwards. Let me see. Yeah, let me just pause that. Okay, yeah. Let's see. Denver police respects the right to peacefully assemble, all that. Okay. But yeah, immediately it was jumped upon as this is Antifa terrorist, Antifa this, and a BLM terrorist. All I saw was terrorist everywhere, okay? And I was like, at first I was like, oh great, here we go. Now we're about to have another week of this, and it's gonna be just, making the rounds constantly. But then I just went ahead and checked up on it again. Now I see the truth has come out. It was a security guard. And everybody was immediately jumping, saying he was an Antifa, Antifa thug or whatever. And I'm like, you don't even have the full story, and they're jumping on this. Everybody does that. Everybody needs to start looking at the full story before they jump on it and try to push a narrative, because this is what happens. You look kind of dumb, okay? Afterwards, when a counter narrative to your narrative comes out. So everybody, wait for all the facts and stuff to come out before you jump on that. I need to start doing that too. Because I've jumped on things in the past when it was like not even like I didn't even know the full story yet. But yeah, we all need to start doing that now. But yeah, so it was a security guard, guys, not an Antifa goon. If it comes out that this security guard had an Antifa membership, I will come back and tell you. But as of right now, all we know is he was a NBC 9 News security guard. That's it for this one. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, like, comment, subscribe, like, whenever you do, have them do, whatever you do, just do it. It's your boy Red X Black, and I'm out. Peace.